Former President Donald Trump responding to the revelations from the Durham probe as one testimony claims Hillary Clinton knew about the unvetted allegations against him. Trump tells Fox News, quote, "This is one of the greatest political scandals in history. For 3 years, I had to fight her off and fight those crooked people off. Where do I get my reputation back?" Former counselor to President Trump, Kellyanne Conway, is the author of a brand new book, Here's the Deal, and she joins us now. Good morning, Kellyanne.
Good morning, Will.
It's, you were inside while this was all going on. I mean, it's no revelation to someone who's inside. And honestly, it's no revelation to most people who've caught up on the story. But for many people, they still don't know this is going on. And that Michael Sussmann is on trial, and a witness just implicated Hillary Clinton that it was all made up. The Russia story was all made up.
Yes, and it's a very timely moment for my book to come out. Will, Chapter 30 is called Collusion, Illusion, Delusion. I dig through this in great detail. Why? Because it was happening during the campaign in 2016, and that it was still happening after President Trump was inaugurated. And for all the people out there saying, can't we just all get along? Can't we unify? Where's the bipartisan action? My goodness, you had a Hillary Clinton attorney still trying to discredit Donald Trump after he was our 45th president, so that Americans would look at him and never think he was a legitimate president. They wasted tens and tens of millions of dollars in taxpayer money. Young people who had been on the campaign and then in the White House had to lawyer up, were asked questions. It's terrifying for them. Let's break this down for people very easily. The 2016 Hillary campaign had no faith in their candidate. They had to cut corners, cheat, and lie. She called all of you watching today irredeemable and deplorable. And hiding in plain sight was a strategy to discredit Donald Trump because of some alpha bank sending out marketing messages, it looks like, by way of this trial, and saying that somehow Donald Trump was a Russian asset. But it wasn't just what was going on in the campaign. You had members of Congress saying this about Donald Trump during the Mueller investigation. And Robert Mueller himself has come forward with a report. No big there. No votes were changed in any fundamental way to tip the balance of 2016. I found most remarkable in Robbie Mook, Hillary's campaign manager's testimony. My companion, I was Donald Trump's campaign manager in 2016. Mook testifies under oath, Will. This is in a courtroom, on the record, under oath. This is not a Twitter argument, everybody. Right. This is not the vast right and conspiracy. He testifies that they had no faith in the FBI because of Jim Comey. So instead of going and bringing this information to the FBI, they decided to give it to a New York Times reporter because they know that their auxiliary, the national media, are going to do their bidding and dig through here. So Donald Trump is right. It's not just reputation. America, it's your tax dollars. Every time I would go on to a TV show, every time the president would try to announce an initiative, what did we get, Will? Constant, incessant, ubiquitous questions about Russia collusion, Russia collusion. It was all a hoax, and it did not change. And I'm so glad it didn't ruin people's faith in democracy. You see record turnout by Republicans in these midterms so far.
You mentioned your book, Here's the Deal. It comes out on Tuesday. Let's take a quick look inside the book. You write, "For much of my career, the proverbial glass ceiling seemed more like plexiglass. My hard head had banged against it again and again. Now I had just become the first woman to manage a winning presidential campaign, breaking through a true glass ceiling, a barrier that had stood since the dawn of modern American politics, and it was Donald Trump who placed me there." Kelly, tell me more about the book that comes out on Tuesday. And by the way, your special, which airs on Fox News Channel at 10 p.m. tonight.
I'm very grateful, very humbled that Fox News Channel would do a special, mostly about my life, the story behind the story. But the excerpt you picked out is very important because the Republican consultancy, a walking RICO violation, is very male-dominated, and that's fine. But I, like most women in the workplace, and certainly working mom, had to, elbow my way in and just work hard. And it was Donald Trump who did something different than Romney, than any of the Bushes, than John McCain. Pick a card, any card. Pick a candidate, any candidate. He was different, and he wanted something different. And people will see in the first few pages when Donald Trump is asking me to be his campaign manager in August of 2016, I asked him in return for 3 things. He agreed to them immediately. And these, I don't think they were pretty genius insights on my part. I thought they were pretty fundamental, but it was he who was willing to do it. Replace this fiction of electability with electoral college. Electability pretends I know if you won't, I know if you can or can't win. Electoral college is how you do win. And we did it, and together with a great team, became a small team. We made history, and I think fundamentally changed what people expect from presidential candidates and presidencies. Transparent information. Donald Trump democratized information for everyone, instant presidential communications, and you see what would have happened if crooked Hillary had been president. So God had his way. The electorate turned things around in the right way, and Donald Trump produced amazing accomplishments for this country.
Well, here's the deal. On Tuesday, you can pick up your copy of the book, and tonight at 10 p.m. on the Fox News channel, you can see the story. Kellyanne Conway, great to talk to you this morning. Thank you.
Thank you, Will.